What's up, Glam Girl Squad? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's your girl Andele. If you are new here, hey boo, what's up? So boo, in today's video I will be touching on acne coverage. Okay, I've come up with a really good foundation and overall full coverage routine that's going to really cover up any acne scars. I am like one of the many girls on this planet that has dealt with acne. My acne comes in waves. You know, some months I'm doing really well, I have no pimps, my skin's clearing up, I'm loving it, you know, and then other months it's just really hard. I'll get a pimple, it hurts for a little bit, then I have to deal with the scarring and the pigmentation on my skin, and it's just annoying. And then add to the fact that we have to wear masks now, which I understand, but there is this thing called maskne going around where the acne kind of sits where your mask sits, and it's just annoying. So I've come up with a really good foundation routine that is going to cover up acne scars. It's a really good full coverage look that is going to allow you a little bit of freedom from the acne, and it'll be out of sight and out of mind, so you can just feel your best and look your best. I do also want to add in that I do love my skin with and without the acne. If it does come, I only got one skin, I only got one face, so I make the best, I'll make it do what it do. But for my girls out there that do want to cover up their acne and just want to enjoy the moment without seeing it on their skin and look like they have a flawless, bomb, poreless face, this video is for you. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel. It will really help my channel out. Thumbs up this video if you're interested in content like this. So yeah, let's get into this video. I'm excited. I'm excited to give you guys this tea, okay? This is some really good tea that I've worked hard on curating for you guys. So let's go. As you guys can see, my acne has resurfaced itself in ways that I could not have imagined. I don't like it. I think acne is super annoying. It's like clear skin is it, so I don't really know why I get these little acne scars. I know some of it is from the mask, which is like titled maskne, which is super annoying. But in this video I will be showing you guys how I cover up my acne scars to give me a real flawless look, and I figure there are people out there that might be going through the same thing that I'm going through, that I currently hate, and we can help each other. So if you guys have acne or are interested in covering up your acne, I will be the girl to show you how to do it. So the first part to covering your acne is getting a really good primer. So I will be using the Patrick Star Secure the Blur Primer. If you guys want to see a full review on this primer, definitely go check out my last video, or editing Andele put a note here for you to add that in there. So I'm just gonna put the primer all over my face pretty generously, because my acne sometimes has like some texture, and sometimes my pores are a little bit larger even after I do my mask. So I really want to use a really good primer to just really cover up that texture and give me a really flawless finish. I want all the makeup that I put on my face today to really just lock in and give me a real smooth, bomb finish, okay? Growing up, I didn't really have acne. I remember when I was younger, my skin used to be so flawless. But I feel like as I get older, my hormones sometimes get a little bit out of whack. I really want to go in and get a facial to really just like get my skin back on track. Ain't nothing like an extra boost like a facial. I mean, now I feel like I get random little acne bumps. Like right now, I don't really have any acne that's raised. I just have a little bit of texture, but the scarring is hella annoying. And the thing about my acne too, it's like around the side of my face. So if you're looking directly at my face, it doesn't look like I have a lot of acne, but turn to the side, there it go. Turn to the side, there it go. So I'm gonna show you guys how to cover up this, all of that is gonna be gone. I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer on the spots that I do have the actual acne scars. I'm just gonna apply that and just like dot it all over the spots. You can also use a color corrector if you want. Color correctors will definitely kind of block out that dark spot and give you a nice even base. If you notice, I'm not really like blending it all the way out. I'm just kind of just patting it onto the skin. Sometimes I'll just do this motion here and just kind of cover up the scars, and then I'll just go and apply like a full coverage powder foundation just so the scars can just be not visible anymore, and then it just gives you a nice even look. So now that everything looks covered, looks pretty dried down, I'm gonna grab my NARS Longwear Radiant what is it called? natural radiant long wear foundation, and this foundation is really full coverage and it covers up the spots. So this is like my go-to foundation right now. I grab about 4 pumps, and the pumps are pretty small. I love the fact that it is a pump because that way you don't waste foundation, use exactly how much you need. Sometimes when I put foundation on my skin like this, it just looks too overwhelming. My skin feels cakey. I don't like it. I prefer foundations to have a pump. So I'm just gonna start in my center of my face. I'm just gonna start patting the foundation all over. And this might be a little bit darker than me because this is like my end of the summer type of color, even though I didn't really get a tan too much this summer. So look, you see that? There are no pimps. There are no scars. When I first started doing makeup, it really was to cover up my acne. Like that was really my go-to. I would wear makeup all the time. And sometimes, honestly, I'm being real with y'all, I used to sleep in my makeup because I used to be so insecure by the fact that I had the acne scar and I didn't want to wake up, especially back then when I was like dating. I didn't want to wake up and he'd be like, girl, you look so different. You have all these scars. So I would definitely sleep in my makeup, which I would not recommend now. Especially if you have acne, wash it off. So that didn't really help me back then. Like that was probably a silly decision to do. And I'm gonna grab a little bit, a little pump to just add to the forehead. And then if I have anything left over, I'm just going to just grab it on a brush and then just keep patting it in. If you guys notice, I am not swiping. I'm just patting it in because you don't want to swipe. That's going to move the product. And you want it to actually stay where you applied that coverage. So I'm just going to just keep patting it in. And patting it in using this Real Technique brush that you can find on my Amazon store. It's my favorite. It's the Real Technique cheek brush. Yeah, Instapop cheek brush. And I just use it as a face brush. And then next is concealer. So concealer is used typically to cover up dark circles. You could use it as a spot treatment to tap onto the acne that you do have, the acne scars. What else is concealer used for? You can use it to highlight underneath your brows. You can use it to just highlight or bring out areas that are flat after you apply the foundation. Because foundation just makes your entire skin just one tone. And as a human being, we naturally have different tones. So you just want to make sure that you bring back the tones to your skin. So you don't look like just like one level. Like around my mouth, underneath my mouth, I have hyperpigmentation. So I just apply some concealer underneath there, and then also on my eyelids. You guys can see like my eyelids are definitely darker than the rest of my skin, so I just apply some concealer there. And I love this Dior concealer because of how it dries down. It dries down really flexible and sticky, which I love because you can still move it around after it's dried down, and the coverage is bomb. I like bomb.com. So now I'm going to take my Real Technique. This is the setting brush. I like to use this to blend out my concealer. And then I just start blending out the edges of the concealer. And my concealer is about maybe, I would say maybe it's like 1 shade above my foundation, to be honest. Remember when I first started doing makeup, I would have like 2 shades. And that's what you want to do for a highlight, not for just like a regular concealer. You want to have a concealer that actually matches your skin tone, so it looks really natural and pretty. And I don't go all the way underneath my eyes yet because I like that area to be really, 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 really pigmented. My mom used to suffer from acne growing up too. I remember her trying out Proactive. I remember her trying out pretty much anything, getting prescriptions from the doctor for her acne. And my other sister had some acne too. She doesn't have any acne now, but I remember growing up, she did have a lot of acne and they always used to have to take her to the hospital to get some. And I used to be so thankful that my skin was clear. And little did I know, as I got older, it would kind of come back and try to haunt me. Like, I wouldn't say my acne is, the thing about it is that it's just like one little spot that comes and then I get a scar. Then another little spot that comes, I get a scar. It's not, yeah, it's definitely annoying. Having acne is annoying. So all of my scars are pretty much covered up. I am gonna go in and just contour as I would normally do. And I'm just gonna contour with my Juvia's Place foundation sticks. And this is in the shade Zambia. That was a really wide contour. Acne doesn't really start from your makeup. It definitely starts from what you're eating, your diets, things that you're consuming. Even if you are traveling in an area that's really dense, sometimes the air quality can cause you to have acne, just depending on how sensitive your skin is. So I remember there was a point in time where I decided that I wasn't just not gonna eat dairy a lot, because anytime I eat dairy, it causes me to get acne. Cheese causes me to get acne. Drinking soda causes me to get acne. So I try to avoid those things. So especially recently, like I love ginger ale, but ginger ale is soda, because carbonated drinks like seltzers do not give me acne. It's just the sugar that's in the soda that just really gives me some acne. So yeah, I definitely stopped drinking soda and I switched over to the San Pellegrino drinks, because they literally are super bomb. I had the clementine one and it's really bomb. I love drinking anything carbonated with my food. Like, that's just the best. I feel like that's the only way to go. And of course, drinking water, which I could do a better job of. And I'm gonna take the One Size Beauty setting powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. I'm just gonna dump some of it out. This is the travel size. There is a larger size of this if you guys are interested in it. I'm gonna start to just kind of pat that in there to just really set my makeup. Especially if you have oily skin. I find that oily combination skin is more prone to having acne. So I just love to just set my makeup so I can get a real flawless look. And the setting powder also creates a blur with your skin, so it's like you won't really see the texture as much. If you do have raised acne, it's gonna be a little bit harder to, you can still get the coverage, but the texture of the acne is still gonna be there, because I think it's just what it is at that point. I'm gonna take my Ben Nye setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana. Yeah, this is in the shade Banana, and I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush like this. I'm gonna shake that off, and then I'm just going to just set my entire face using that powder. It gives you a nice, like, pretty, even toned makeup. I wouldn't use a translucent to do that, only because the translucent is mostly like a cream white color. So you just want to have something that's pretty close to your skin tone. If you're a little darker than me, I know Ben Nye does have some shades that are a little bit darker than this. So the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my MAC Studio Fix. I'm gonna grab my MAC Studio Fix powder, and this is in the shade NC50, and this is a foundation. So we're just gonna just press that in, just to kind of even out the skin tone and give you a nice pretty base. So to set everything and lock everything in place, you are going to want to grab a setting spray. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray, and I really like this. I really like this because it comes out like a mist. It's not harsh. It smells really bomb. It feels refreshing on the skin, and it's just overall like one of my favorite setting powders. There are a bunch of different setting powders out there. You don't have to use this one. There is the Urban Decay All Nighter that I love. You can use the Max Fix Plus. That's a really nice OG setting spray. Those are just some of my faves that I just named. Yes, that's a pretty base. Like, what happened to the scars? Okay, so to add some color back into my skin, I am gonna be using the Ben Nye. This is the Media Pro palette, and it has all of the shades that kind of suit me. I believe this is the medium color of the palette. So I'm just gonna grab this shade here at the top, and it matches my complexion. I'm just gonna put it in between my contour and my concealer, just so they can marry and look really pretty together. And then the same thing for that side. Pretty. Next, I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place blush palette, and I'm gonna grab the orange kind of blush shade because I love blush. I'm just gonna apply it right on top of that color that I added. And then sometimes I like to take this shade right here and then just warm up the contour. So for highlight, I'm using the Becca Champagne Pop. Little bit of highlight. This is a perfect brush for highlight. Like, look how beautifully that distributed. I forget how bomb the fan brushes are. And look how pretty the highlight like sits on the whole entire face. I'm gonna use my hand to just blend out this highlight. Okay, you guys, so that is the end of my acne coverage foundation routine. It's really simple. Even if you don't have the products that I use today, you can definitely use the products that you have at home. With certain things, I would definitely say just make sure they are closer to your skin tone and not really have super bright concealer and super bright foundation, or foundation that's not the same complexion as you, because that will kind of change some things. But otherwise, you can use exactly what you have at home. The whole point of this video was to just help somebody out there that may be going through what I'm going through and what I do to kind of cheat the system a little bit and give me some really flawless full coverage foundation routine that just have my skin looking really bomb, really glowy, really pretty, and just kind of forget about having acne, you know, just for a little bit until I have to wipe it off and reality sets in. But I do love my skin. I love everything about it, even if it does have scarring. I know when I first started doing my makeup, it was to hide my skin, but now I am embodying, embracing who I am, and that might come with some acne too. I wake up flawless, I go to bed flawless, and sometimes I just wake up like this with my acne and I run around, and I'm cool with it too. So always remember to just love yourself. Even if you do have acne, it's not going to it can't stop the inner glow that you have inside of you. So don't ever get it twisted. You still bomb with your acne, you still bomb without it. I know it's annoying as hell. I get it, it's annoying, it's really, really annoying, but try not to let it affect your self-esteem too much, and just remember that you are super bomb with acne or without acne, okay? And in the meantime, just give yourself a nice little beat to make yourself feel better, and just feel yourself and then love yourself, enjoy yourself with a nice full beat face. So I hope that this foundation routine was helpful for you, because it definitely has helped me for sure. And it's really simple, really easy, and to the point. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely thumbs up this video if you guys want to see more acne related content from me. Maybe I can show you guys how to color correct, if that's something that you guys are interested in. And also comment down below, let me know if this video was helpful for you, and if you are suffering from acne, what are you doing to change your diet, your skincare, all that good stuff. And we can talk about skincare routine and all that good stuff too. So let me know in the comments, just so I can know what you guys are looking for, and thumbs up this video so I can know that you guys are enjoying this content from me. And always do not forget to subscribe to the Glam Girl Squad. Okay, we're growing, and it really does help my channel when you guys do subscribe and interact with me in the comment section. So I'll see you guys there. I love y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, boo.